Okay, can you guys see my share screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning!
I want to
Good
hear
morning.
some enthusiastic voice. I know some of you has just wake up, including me, but I want to hear your enthusiasm to join this meeting. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy
Happy
morning!
morning.
Happy
Good.
morning.
Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters Club. During the Ramadan, we moved the meeting to Saturday morning. So thank you for spending your Saturday morning with us. And thank you for being on time to join this meeting. Before we begin the meeting, I will introduce you the house rule. So first one, be on time. Yes, so again, thank you for those of you who has come on time today. Second, rename yourself. If you were a role taker, you can rename yourself with role dash name. If you were a Toastmaster, you can rename TM dash name. And if you're visiting Toastmasters, you can rename yourself with TM dash name dash club. And guest, you can rename yourself with G dash name so that we can understand how many guests are interested to join this meeting and how many Toastmasters members and how many visiting Toastmasters member we have. And don't forget to turn on your camera if you can. Also, don't forget to keep your microphone on mute while others are talking. But of course, you need to unmute yourself when you are about to talk. And the next one, be fully present. And last but not least, in fact, that this is the most important, have fun. Woo!
Hey.
Okay, so without further ado, I will hand the control to our acting president, Toastmaster Nabila, to introduce, to open the meeting.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Sonny. I would like to hear once again from everybody. Happy morning.
Happy morning!
Happy morning.
Happy
Happy
morning.
morning.
I wish a happy morning for you all, for our esteemed Toastmasters, fellows, and also guests. All right. Please allow me to introduce Toastmaster for those of you who are new to this community. And notice in this meeting we have few guests. So maybe this will be helpful for you if you are going to join Toastmasters in no time. All right, please continue to the next slide. Toastmasters International is a community, a public speaking community which is non-profit that is already existed since 1924. And mainly, it is a community where we can learn public speaking and also leadership. In this community, there are about 280,000 members all around the world. It is spread across 144 countries, and one of it is here in Indonesia, even though right now we don't really have a lot of clubs, but hopefully later there will be a lot of new clubs that is chartered to make our country more fluent in doing public speaking and also leadership. And then next. Yeah, next please, this Master Sonny. Okay. Here in SCBD Toastmasters Club, we are supportive, courageous, brilliant, and also determined. This club has existed since 2005, and our mission is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Basically, as a Toastmasters, what are we doing is in these slides. We have the opportunity to choose one of the pathways that is offered by Toastmasters International. There are dynamic leadership, engaging humor, motivational strategies, persuasive influence, presentation mastery, and visionary communication. From all of these 6 educational pathways, we can choose the one that is best suited our preference and also our need, whether it is to support our academic or our work life or maybe in our social lives. And then from all of those educational pathways, there are also unique projects that we can choose to practice our public speaking and also leadership skills. One of them is difficult audience. In this session, we can have a few of people who is being a distractor when we are delivering our speech. So it will give us the sense or experience if maybe someday in our real life when we are delivering something that is people who are annoying or disrupting our speech. And then we can also make a podcast or doing an active listening. It is a project where we can exercise our active listening skills. And then the other thing is high performance leadership, where we can have the opportunity to be a leader. Next, please. Yeah, and being a Toastmaster is our chance to become a world public speaking champion, or maybe an international leader, a mentor to others, and also a leader of your own terms. All right, in this meeting, we also would like to welcome our beloved neighbors who is coming, which is Toastmaster Cicilia, VPE from Surabaya Toastmasters Club. Welcome. And then we also have Toastmaster Mazin Hussein, a treasurer from Voice of Colombo Toastmasters Club. And we also have Toastmaster Suryani, which is coming from Phoenix Medan Toastmasters Club. I hope you all have a good time here in SCBD Toastmasters meeting. Yeah. All right, that is the introduction that we have. And then another information, as our SAA Toastmasters Sonny have mentioned before, during Ramadan month, all of our meetings will be held online in this schedule, which is every Saturday from 9 to 11 a.m. Okay, thank you. Back to you, Toastmasters of the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nabila, as our acting president. Okay, everyone. Is my voice audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, to brighten this morning meeting, I want to put a rhyme, a beautiful rhyme. In Indonesia, we call it as pantun. So let me see your energetic answer. Someone singing and eating apple. Happy
Cakep.
morning, stronger people.
Every morning.
Okay, cakep. In Indonesia, we call it cakep. And maybe for the next rhyme, we can call it awesome. All right. And then why I call it as stronger people? Because stronger people also have stronger soul. And of course, self-control. And that will be our theme for today. Self-control, stronger soul. And our one of the day is restraint. I don't know, is it the right way to say? We have our grammarian to correct it later. And then our grammarian will elaborate it more about our word of the day, restraint. And for the question of the day is, when did self-control help you overcome a challenge? question of the day is, when did self-control help you overcome a challenge? Let me see. Okay, we already have so many guests. Guest Nelson Astari, hello. Can you put your mic on? Hello, guest Nelson.
Yeah.
Can I ask you for the question of the day today? When did self-control help you overcome a challenge?
Aduh, Inggris saya kurang gitu bagus bahasanya.
It's okay, just try. It's okay.
Important, sangat penting. The challenge-nya.
Oh, all right. Self-control is really important, sangat penting. Thank you for the answer, Gus Nelson. Okay, can I ask one more question? Here we have Toastmaster Garda. Hello, Toastmaster Garda. Hi. Okay, maybe Toastmaster Garda is not ready yet. Toastmaster Sonny, hi.
Oh, me. Hi.
Here's you. Toastmaster Sonny, when did self-control help you overcome a challenge? Could you give us more tips to do that, to have self-control and overcome a challenge?
Yeah, I think the most important self-control that I personally feel it's helpful for me, other than self-control of being our appetite during Ramadan, it's also self-control of impulsive buying. Because if you
Right.
don't have that self-control impulsive buying, you will tend to, when you feel sad, when you feel low, it's like, just buy something to light up my mind. I deserve this. But if you don't careful of that, you will end up with more sad because your bank account will empty. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you for the answer, Toastmaster Sonny. I know that you are one of the super member who also follow the Takjil War, I think. All right.
Right.
Yes, I know that. It's really explained by your face. Okay. Can I talk a bit about my self-control during Ramadan? I know in Ramadan, usually people just know that we have to hold our desire to eat, desire to drink, but actually it's more than that. We have to think clearly. No FGD means like no focus gibah discussion. So that kind of things is self-control. And now to making me a better version of myself, I use the self-control to overcome a challenge, especially in this Ramadan, to be a better version of myself. Okay, that's all the opening for this meeting. Now, in today's meeting, we of course have super team, and it will be introduced by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Suryani. Toastmaster Suryani, time is yours. Introduce your super team.
Thank you so much to our lovely Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dinda. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to kickstart the meeting. I am going to actually we have kickstart the meeting, but I would love to introduce to all of you my super team. First of all, before I introduce you my super team, I would love also to share about the question of the day, that when did self-control help you overcome a challenge? To me, when it is a very critical moment, I need to take a decision at work, then probably at the very moment I feel very nervous, nerve-wracking, I still need to think clearly about the decision that I'm going to make and what is the effect later to my team. Probably that will be the time I really need a self-control as well. Well, I would love to go with our lovely role players for today's meeting. I am going to call first our timer, Toastmaster Cicilia. But first of all, probably, Cicilia, you might need to share the question of the day. Please help me in welcoming Toastmaster Cicilia.
Okay, thank you, our GE, Toastmaster Suryani. Good evening. Happy morning, everyone. I'm Cicilia from Surabaya Toastmasters Club, and as a timer for today's meeting, I will alert you about your time intervals for prepare speech, table topics, speakers, and evaluator. For icebreaker speaker, you encouraged to speak 4 to 6 minutes. I will show you the green screen at 4. I will show you the yellow screen at 5 minutes, and I will show you the red screen at 6 minutes. For prepared speakers, the time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes. I will show you the green screen at 5 minutes, the yellow screen at 6 minutes, and the red screen at 7 minutes. For the table topic, you encouraged to speak 1 to 2 minutes. I will show you the green screen at 1 minute, the yellow screen at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and at 2 minutes, I will show you the red screen. And for the evaluators, you have 2 to 3 minutes. I will show you green screen at 2 minutes, the yellow screen at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and 3 minutes, I will show you the red screens. There is adding time 30 seconds after the red screen is shown, so you will be disqualified if you speak more than 7:30, yeah, and not eligible for the award sessions. I think that's all for my duty as the timer. Over to you, our GE.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Cicilia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, later on, wherever you are chosen as the speaker for the table topic session, as well as for all of our speakers, please always take a look to Toastmaster Cicilia's screen. But anyway, Toastmaster Cicilia, we still have our question of the day. Do you mind please to share? The question of the day is, when did self-control help you to overcome a challenge? Yes.
Okay. When my self-control overcome my challenge is maybe when I control my social media, because I'm addicted for that. So usually how I control for that is I set the limits for myself. I only use social media maybe 3 times a day for the Instagram and Twitter. And also I also use the post schedule tool so that I won't need to log into my account to post, because when you log in to post something, you will be tempted to see the other contents, and yeah, it will make you addicted. Yeah, I think that's all.
Thank you very much. Wow, it's very relatable. I think that we always need to have a self-control to use our social media. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me continue to the other of our role players for today's meeting. We have our counter as well as our word of the day counter. Please help me to welcome our Toastmaster Adibah to the screen. Toastmaster Adibah, are you there? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, GE. Hello, my fellow Toastmaster and the guests. My name is Adibah. I will be the Ah-WoD counter for this morning. My responsibility is to note word and sound that are used as a pause filler by anyone who speak. During the meetings, I will listen for overused word including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler word including and I will also note when the speaker repeat a word or phrase such as I, or this means, mean. Another things that I also note the word of the day, which is restraint. Please use it as many as you can during your speech. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times of each speaker used this expression. Okay, back to GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Adibah. So, Toastmaster Adibah, I think we still have one more question for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the question of the day.
Uh,
When did
sorry.
self-control help you overcome a challenge? Do you mind please to share?
Okay, so how to self-control overcome my challenge is last Friday I was responsible for training the student for research exhibition. I made sure my student group had memorized their text before the presentation. 10 minutes before the presentation, I did final review with them. So I call one by one of them to have you memorized? Have you memorized? And then, boom, one of my students forgot all the line and didn't bring the text. That is 10 minutes before we go to the stage. Inside, I was panicking and frustrated, of course, but I chose to restrain my panic and I locked those emotions. I had to think, what should I do? First, I print a new copy of text for the student, then took him far end of the room. In 5 minutes, I trained him word by word until he remembered again and able to recall the text. And finally, I returned him to the group and encouraged all my group to stay optimistic. I knew that our group probably lost in this competition, but at least please don't let me be embraced as a teacher. And then our group end up winning the best term of pronunciation and presentation for that competition. At the time I learned, wow, if I were in that state of panic again or anger in a problem or anything, I just need to lock this emotion and focus on using my logic to solve the problem and let everything else unfold. So that's why that's what I learned to self-control. Okay, that's all. Back to GE.
Well, thank you very much for sharing, Toastmaster Adibah, and one more time, congratulations. Well, now let's continue to the other of our role players for today's meeting. We have our Grammarian. Please help me in welcoming our Grammarian, Toastmasters Hans.
Okay, hello, happy morning, everyone. So first, I will answer the question of the day. How can I make self-control? So at at that moment, I was trying to go to university by my motorcycle, and suddenly there is this guy using his car. He suddenly make a U-turn and almost hit my motorcycle. And at that time, I was so shocked. I was going to yell at him, but uh, I realized that it's still in the morning. I was trying to go to my university. I will finally talk to each other, love with each other, and learn new subjects at my university. So that small event doesn't actually mean anything of all of the event in that day. So my my uh my trick to make a self control is by simply seeing the big picture. Now I will introduce my role as a grammarian. So let me share my screen first. Um, so as grammarian, I have three roles. The first one is to define the word of the day. The second one is to find out if there is some grammar mistakes throughout all of the speakers. And the third one is to find out the beautiful quotes or phrases that is uh, said throughout the speakers. The word of the day, it has been taught by the previous role takers, Mr. Adibah, it is restraint. So Restraint has two meanings. The first one is a condition that keeps someone or something under control or within limits. For example, decisions are made within the financial restraints of the budget. The second one is calm, controlled, and unemotional behavior. For example, he urged the protesters to exercise restraint. So, for all of the speakers, please use this phrase as much as possible. So, that's all from me. Back at you, GE.
Thank you very much to our grammarian Toastmasters Hunt. He has explained about our word of the day, restraint today. So be reminded as well to all of the speakers later to need to use the word of the day, restraint. Well, now let me continue to the other of our role players for today's meeting. We have our ballot counter. Please help me in welcoming our ballot counter to explain her role, Toastmaster Mella, to the screen.
Good morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
Happy morning.
Toastmaster Mella, do you have an issue about your audio?
Thank you, GE Suryani. Hello, everyone. My name is Mella. I'll be your bell counter for today's meeting. My role is to collect votes and announce the winners at the end. We will have 3 voting sessions for favorite speaker, favorite table topic speaker, and for favorite evaluator. I'll be sharing the voting links in the chat, so make sure to vote today. Back to you, G.
Okay, thank you very much to our ballot counter, Toastmaster Mella. But before that, Toastmaster Mella, you will need to answer one question for the question of the day. So here's the question. When did self-control help you to overcome a challenge?
This happened a few days ago. I have miscommunication with another division in my job, in my work. I asked them to reply the price list of airport transportation to their department, and then they're not reply yet. And then tomorrow I asked them again. Can I? This is not reply. Are you so busy? I asked them, and then they reply me. You are not unpolite to write to ask about this. It's not really good. And then I read many times what's wrong with my text, because I think it's polite. Even you, I think it's polite. And then they're so dramatizer about my my question, and then they report to my manager. And after that, my manager called me in point of manager. My text is not polite. Okay, as their team, I just okay, yes, I'm sorry about my mistake. Then after that, I share it to my assistant director of sales. I show my text, and then what do you think? Is it wrong? And then he told me, it's okay, Mel. It's not. It's still polite, but I think they are very dramatic. And then it's very dramatic. And then even they report to HR. You're not wrong. And after that, before I really emotional, really emotional, and make me cry. And then after that, sorry, and then after that, I have to take control. So I did my job, and I don't need to make this too big problem with another department. I think maybe they are Gen Z. So yeah, Gen Z is very go straight, and then they yeah, but it's okay. They still learning about how to organization. So I'm okay. And then I have to control my emotion, and then oh, okay, it's okay. Release, release, release.
All right.
Sorry, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing, Toastmaster Mella. I think that, yeah, about the self-control, we always need to have to possess the restraint condition. We are not going to add the other, like having a flame again one more time whenever someone is actually angry to us. So thank you very much for sharing, Toastmaster Mella. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've done introducing you to my team. So I think I would love to return back the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dinda. Thank you.
Thank you, GE. Such a super team. And then I'm so sorry, everyone. In the opening, I forgot to tell you our agenda, our main agenda. And to make this meeting become an on-time discipline restraint meeting, I would tell you that today we have three main agenda. The first is prepared speech session. The second one is table topic session. And then the third one is evaluation session. And now we are starting to open the first session, which is prepared speech session. And then the first speaker will be Toastmaster Christian. And then he will be introduced and evaluated by Toastmaster Beatrix. Toastmaster Beatrix, now times is yours to introduce Toastmaster Christian.
Okay, happy morning, everyone. Thank you,
Good
Toastmaster.
morning.
Today I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Christian for his first ever speech at SCBD Toastmaster Club. Woohoo! He is going to deliver Pathways Presentation Mastery Level 1, Project 1, Icebreaker Speech. The purpose of this speech is for Toastmaster Christian to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. So Toastmaster Christian will be delivering this speech in 4 to 6 minutes. Without overdue, let's welcome Toastmaster Christian, skeptical, realistic, but dreaming big. Skeptical, realistic, but dreaming big, Toastmaster Christian.
Okay, so first of all, hello everyone. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
So
Good morning.
this will be my first ever icebreaking speech. And before I start my speech, I will introduce my name first and my character. So my name is Christian Andresco, but you can call me Chris or Ars, whatever you would like to call it. So I'm a type of person who is a bit skeptical, realistic, and maybe a little stubborn person. So when someone says, follow your heart and success will come, my first reaction is usually, where is the data? But despite that, I have big dreams. One day, I want to build a space exploration company like Elon Musk, to mine helium-3 on the moon, and if possible, creating something from a sci-fi show called Gundam. It may sound unrealistic, right? But because I'm realistic, I know that big dreams start with small steps. But honestly, I wasn't always this ambitious. I used to be lazy and I often procrastinated. Like just about yesterday, I woke up at 12 a.m. and my schedule is a bit messy, so I just want to start maksudnya pengen memulai hari itu perfect lah gitu. Tapi kacau karena begitu ya, kurang lebih gitu. So, lanjut. I often procrastinate, preferred lying around rather than studying, and thought about success. That's a problem for my future self. And I'm sure that some of you can relate to that. The turning point came when I realized one thing: the world doesn't wait for anyone. I saw people working hard, innovating, and uh, and achieving their dreams while I was still stuck in the same place. That made me think, if I keep this up, I'll be left behind. So I started making some small changes. I became more disciplined, tried to develop new skills, and pushed myself out of my comfort zone. One of those are joining to Toastmaster. So I realized that to achieve something big, I need to communicate well, inspire others, and be a leader. But don't get me wrong, I'm still skeptical. If someone tells me, follow your passions and the money will come, I'll still ask, can you give me an example? But now I'm more open to trying new things and seeing where these small steps take me. So that's me, skeptical, realistic, but not afraid to dream big. I believe that dreams should be built on a strong foundation, and that starts with improving myself first. And who knows, maybe 20 years from now, you'll see me not just as a Toastmaster member, but as the CEO of Indonesia's first space exploration company. Thank you, everyone, for listening my speech. So back to you, Toastmaster Beatrix.
All right. Thank you so much for speech, Toastmaster Christian. You know, I really like your speech because it remind me of my past self. I have many things to do, but always procrastinations. And I really like the sentence about everything starts with small changes. So start with waking up early morning, doing your things to do, and do not procrastinate or to-do list later. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Christian. It's a really a good speech, and it will be evaluated later by Toastmaster Beatrix. Now we are going to the second speaker. Wait a minute. And then the second speaker will be Toastmaster OG. And Toastmaster OG will be evaluated and introduced by Toastmaster Andhyka. Toastmaster Andhyka, time is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Can I check whether I'm audible?
Yes, you are.
Happy morning. Today, let's restrain ourselves from any distraction because we're going to listen to Toastmasters OG's speech on communicate change. The speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. And the purpose of this project is for Toastmaster OG to practice the skills needed to effectively communicate change to a group or organization. Also, the purpose of the speech is for Toastmaster OG to practice speaking about change. Toastmaster OG, a hormone from our phone. A hormone from our phone, Toastmaster OG.
Oh, wait. May I have another 5 seconds because I need to enter this. Be right back. Oh no, there's another notification. Just give me another 5 seconds. Wait, there's my school application that I didn't finish last week. Let me have another 5 seconds, yeah. Or, yeah, 5 minutes. Oh my god. I'm so overwhelmed. Let me check my TikTok. And yeah, these 5 seconds leads to 1 hour and then 3 hours and 6 hour passes by. Relatable? It is because we are trapped in a hormone called dopamine. In a simple, short explanation, it is happiness hormone. Happy I think it's not a right term to tell with the previous roleplay about us and our smartphone. My dearest friend, fellow Toastmasters, I think we have already agreed that phone addiction is a great friend of ours. Binge watching, drama marathons, and watching short video videos especially. Our body tends to respond to these triggers by releasing a huge amount of dopamine. It makes us feel pleasure and satisfaction. Yes, it is good. But when it comes to irresponsible use, it can be trap. A dopamine trap that forms a loop of activity that makes us craving for more. Addiction can affect adults as well. Game, alcohol, and shopping addictions are potential causes that may lead to a situation we are likely to regret after. Dopamine acts as a double-edged sword. As a hormone, it is part of the reward systems that reinforces behaviors for survival, such as eating, drinking, and reproducing. As a neurotransmitter, dopamine plays a crucial role in regulating our moods and then behaviors and other physiological aspects. Dopamine is vital for achieving our key performance indicators or KPIs at work and for maintaining supportive and romantic relationships. So, beyond providing instant gratification, dopamine also functions as neurotransmitter that help us maintaining our mental well-being. Awareness is key. So, there are several tips I gather from book reviews and also Google search to keep us out from the bad effects. First is self-binding. Bind means the connection between the addiction behavior, substance, and others. So, self-binding is we choose the time we should bind with the source. Do we have to uninstall it? No, it doesn't always that way. Instead, we can make the binding not too obvious, not too often, like make TikTok application not too carving and not too obvious. Make the TikTok application not in the front page, make it in the deepest application that we can see. Yes, awareness and mindfulness. Two, categorical self-binding. We choose the type of certain dopamine cause that more likely to be more subtle. We avoid the celebrity infotainment and others. So that's the one of the example of categorical self-binding. Be smart. Three, be proactive. Sometimes we might feel dopamine slowly after seeing vlogs too. So instead of just following the phone algorithm, I think it's better for us to just search it by ourselves because sometimes we need to see others, right? We see others vlog and what happens to others people's life through social media. Four, it's the healthy approach. To keep our dopamine in a not so crazy amount, of course, we are not only expected to avoid and then wait proactively. We can take natural healthy approach, like exercise regularly, eating out once in a while. Yeah, self-reward in moderate way. Get adequate night sleep. In dopamine regarding recreational drug, it is completely different. With, with repeated drug exposure, a certain area of our brain becomes less sensitive and you don't get the same feeling of pleasure from anything else from anything else but from the drug. Also, you'll often need to take larger and larger amount to drug. It's reason why you might crave drugs even long after you have quit. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, in today's fast-paced world, I aim to inspire everyone to live a healthier and more fulfilling life by taking better care of ourselves and understanding the biology of our body. Smart people should stay smart, especially when using smartphones. These devices are tools meant to be utilized, not the tools that utilize us. Remember the Netflix documentary? It's called Social Dilemma. We are the products, not the content. We are. So, my last words to you is leave your phone a bit, restrain your naughty hand, and get a real life. That's all from me. Peace out.
Wow! Give applause to the speaker, Toastmaster Oji. Thank you so much. You know, the speech reminds me that technologies and especially smartphone nowadays really good, but sometimes they consume us more than what we can imagine, I think. And actually, after this meeting, I really want to binge watch Netflix. But after hearing that speech, I think I have to go outside, sniff some good weather and everything, read a book that haven't finished from last year's. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Oji. I know that I have to reduce my bad dopamine. Thank you so much for the speech. And then now we are going to the third speaker. Ooh, I know it will be fantastic speech again. And the third speaker will be Toastmaster Ellen. She will be introduced and evaluated by Toastmaster Mazin, voice of Colombo. Toastmaster Mazin, time is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, today we have Toastmaster Ellen embarking on her Presentation Mastery Pathways Level 3, Project 3, which is a project that's called Focus on the Positive. Toastmaster Ellen, your objectives today are as follows. The purpose of this project is to help you as a member practice being aware of your thoughts and feelings, as well as the impact of their responses on others. And also, it is to help you as a member share your experience completing this project. Timer, please note, she has 2 to 3 minutes or 5 to 7 minutes at her discretion. And without further ado, Toastmaster Ellen, pause. Pause, Toastmaster Ellen. All the best.
Let me share my screen first. Okay. Is it visible and audible?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Some of you might have seen and heard in the popular TV series Squid Game. It was red light and green light game. The game involves people moving forward when the green light is on and freezing when the red light is cold. If you move during the red light, you are out. Simple, right? But here's the thing. The challenge is knowing when to stop. It's about timing, control, and most importantly, pause. We often don't realize how much we need to pause in our life. to stop, to reflect, and then act. I learned the lesson the hard way. Let me share you how pause has changed the way I respond to situation and has helped me improve my relationship with my father. A few years ago, my father's health began to decline. He had high blood pressure, diabetes, and was generally not living the healthiest lifestyle. As a daughter, I wanted to support him. My objective is to make my father live in a healthy condition. I decided a restraint from my father to eat unhealthy food. I would get him on a strict diet, get him to eat more vegetables, exercise, and follow the latest health trend. But one thing, when things didn't go as I planned, I became impulsive. I started pushing my father. Every time I saw him eat something unhealthy, I looked at him with angry face. Papa, don't eat that. It's not good for you. And then he responded angrily. When does this diet end? I wanna eat steak. I wanna eat padang rice. I wanna drink something sweet. No, Papa, you can't eat that. It's not good for your health. You know what? My intention were good. But that conversation irritating my mom. She doesn't feel comfortable with that situation. That when I realized I needed to pause. I started to step back and listen more attentively to my father. I started asking him about his preferences, what he enjoyed eating, what makes him feel good, and we found a balance to get the healthiest options with his enjoyable food. Instead of pushing him to drastic change all at once, I took small, gradual steps. And I paused to start and to respect his pace. By pausing, I shifted from reacting impulsively to respond thoughtfully. My father felt respected and he more open to making small change in his routine, his own diet. And I learned about one thing, that true care isn't about forcing someone to change. It's about understanding and guiding them with patience and empathy. I've applied these lessons in many aspects of my life, in work, in relationship, and in stressful situations. I now remind myself to pause before respond. By pausing, I find clear in my thinking and can choose how I respond to the situation in calmly manner. So I encourage all of you to embrace the power of pause. Next time, when you are about to react impulsively, pause. When your life feels overwhelming, pause. And if you find yourself caught up in a tough conversation, pause. We have our own objective. Remember, when we are in rushing to reach that objective, remember to pause. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alan. Such a great speech as usual. I really like your topic today because it reminds us that we have to pause in our life for some moment, especially when we want to respond or when we want to react, or the most important thing when we want to decide, because in pausing we have time to think before we deciding. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alan. And now we have our fourth speaker, and I think the last speaker, and it will be great speech as always. The fourth speaker is Toastmaster Sonny, and he will be evaluated and introduced by Toastmaster Leony. Toastmaster Leony, time is yours.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the meeting. Today I have the honor to be the evaluator for Toastmaster Sonny. Toastmaster Sonny will deliver his speech from the project of Understanding Emotional Intelligence. It's interesting, and the purpose for this project would be for the member to cultivate an understanding of how their emotions impact their relationships. It is also designed to help the member identify how others' emotions impact their emotional state. Another purpose of this speech would be for the member to share some aspect of their experience, journaling emotion of being aware of emotions when interacting with others. So this is going to be an interesting speech for today. So without further ado, let us all welcome Toastmaster Sonny. Congratulations, congratulations, Toastmaster Sonny.
Thank you, Toastmaster Leony. I began this year to join an event that I've been anticipated for since last year. Can anyone guess what that event was?
A concert.
No. That event was SCBD Club Contest. As a new member, I was so enthusiastic to join my first ever contest. So I prepared myself, not only prepared my speech, but also prepared myself to feel jealous. Why? As a new member, I didn't think that I would get a good result, and I would likely to feel jealous towards the winner, so that I have to prepare myself on that feeling. If you wonder why I'm so cautious about feeling jealous, let me tell you the story a week before the contest. A week before the contest, I was announced that I didn't get promotions in my office. And not only that, I also didn't get salary increment. These two things was crucial for everyone on their career development. So unable to have secure these two really put me down. I tried to observe my teammates, what the result was. And I found that almost all of them received at least one, either promotions or salary increment. And I didn't get any of them. So does that mean that I was the worst team member in the team? But hey, I didn't think their performance was as good as me. So I didn't think they deserved the promotion. I was so jealous with all the teammates because I don't think they are worth to get that. And guess what I did? I found that there are two of my friends that also didn't get promotion and salary increment. So we gather up as a loser. We gossiping our teammates. We blaming our office and the bosses. Yeah, just like we do. We used to do, gossiping people. Does it make my jealousy feeling gone? No. That makes my jealousy feeling get compound and put myself down, lower my self-esteem at the lowest point. Because I thought that I didn't deserve a good thing despite of my hard work in the office. Fast forward to the week after, the contest day happened, and I was still in the low self-esteem mode. But of course, I did try my best to deliver my speech during the contest. But surprisingly, to surprise me, after the result announcement, I won. I won the third place. That was unexpected. And that made me did not feel jealous. No. I was still jealous. I was still jealous to the first and the second winner, because the first and the second winner get advanced to the next level, to the area contest. But the third winner didn't. And I was this close. So I feel like, why I didn't get one first or second prize? For a second, I felt so devastated and envy. But then the room was so supportive. They were so happy and genuinely happy and supportive. And some of them start to send me congratulations. That changed my feeling immediately. I restrained my own jealousy. I accept their congratulate, and I also went to the winners, listen to them, talk to them, listen to their stories, listen to their struggles and preparations during the contest. And slowly, my jealousy was gone, replaced by happy and supportive feeling towards them. And I said with my heartiest heart to the winners, congratulations and good luck for your next contest. I realized that I process jealousy differently in those situations. In the office, I chose to surround me with a more negativity, so that my jealousy getting worse, and that really impact my own emotions, even my self-esteem. But during the contest, I was lucky to get a surrounded environment, which is you guys, SCBD Toastmasters member. So it can help me process the jealousy, not as something bad, but as a motivation to join the next level. So ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of reasons to be jealous, but there are more reasons to be grateful. If you ever feel yourself jealous to some people, try to talk to them, listen their story with your open heart, and give them your best handshake and say, congratulations. Maybe that will help you process and get rid of your jealousy. That's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Wow, such an awesome speech. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sonny. And the things that I want to say is congratulations, Toastmaster Sonny. Because of what? Because you make your heart bigger, be a better version of you, restrain yourself from jealousy by congratulate your coworker. I think that's really cool of you. And like what you said, yeah, maybe we have many things to be jealous of, but of course we have so many things to be grateful of. So thank you so much for Toastmaster Sonny. I really love today's meeting because we have four speech that really inspiring and memorable. And of course, now it's time to see about the timer and then the time report by Toastmaster Cicilia. Toastmaster Cicilia, now it's time for your report.
Thank you so much, our Tom. So everyone, I have shared the report in our chat box. For Toastmaster Christian, the time is 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Toastmaster OG, 6 minutes and 44 seconds. Toastmaster Ellen, 6 minutes and 18 seconds. And Toastmaster Sonny, 6 minutes and 49 seconds. So all the speakers are eligible to be voted. Over to you, our Toastmaster, the meeting.
Thank you so much for your report, Toastmaster Cecilia. So in short, all the participants are qualified. And then next we have ballot cast. Report from Toastmaster Mella. Toastmaster Mella. Can we have, yeah, Toastmaster Mella. Now it's time to vote. I'm sorry, Toastmaster Mella, we can't really hear you.
This part for sharing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Toastmaster Leony, could you help me? Yesterday I shared the link.
Okay, I will share the link on the chat box. Back to you, the directors of the meeting.
Okay. Okay, we already got the link in the chat box. So please vote for the best prepared speaker and give your voice. Don't be golput, everyone. Okay. Is everyone already voted, Toastmaster Leony?
We can just continue while waiting for the vote.
Okay, we'll continue to the next. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll continue to the next session. It's the session that everyone's wait. Table topic session, and then this table topic session will be led by Toastmaster Garda. Toastmaster Garda, time is yours.
Thank you, Tom. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and our dear beloved guests. And it is really great to see you all in this fabulous morning. And I hope that everyone is awakened because from the next perhaps 20 minutes, I will take you all to and to embark on a new journey that we will definitely learn together about how to master your impromptu speaking skills. I noticed that some of you are the first timer in any of Toastmasters meetings, so perhaps it might be unfamiliar to have heard of what table topics is. So let me explain to you a little bit about how Toastmasters serves these table topics as something to make you practice more about the critical thinking and also the impromptu speaking skills. So basically, when you are given a topic or a question from your counterpart, and there were times when you have to address the question and to answer the question within such minutes, for example. And that is also the time when you are given the opportunity to enhance your critical thinking and deliver the best version of yourself. And this platform, the table topic session, is definitely a place for you to learn and to enhance that kind of thinking so that we'll be able to practice and sharpen ourselves in regard to mastering that kind of skill. And this session, I will bring a different level. So we have 19 participants, but it is not up to me or your volunteering participation will be that will be determined later. But I will leave the control to my dearest friend. Ta-da! My dearest friends of Wheel of Names will help me to select which of the participants get to answer my table topics. Are you ready? Can I hear some voices? Are you ready?
Yes,
Yes, we're ready.
Yes, yes,
Thank you. Here we go. Oh, it's Toastmaster Tivanka. However, I noticed that Toastmaster Tivanka puts her name into the listening only. So I assume that Toastmaster Tivanka is currently unavailable. That will be fine. Let me roll another turn. Ah. Toastmaster Nabila, are you there?
Yes.
Hello, Toastmaster Nabila. So are you ready?
Okay. I need to be ready.
Well, you should be. Now, your question is, and this is also something to demonstrate to our guests, because they haven't had the chance to answer this kind of table topics. Toastmaster Nabila, here's your question. Self-control contributes to personal growth. Self-control contributes to personal growth. Toastmaster Nabila will have 1 to 2 minutes to answer this question. Once you're ready, Toastmaster Nabila, the screen is yours.
I believe self-control contributes to personal growth. It is based on my own experience when I'm trying to reach a goal that I have pursued for a long time. It was then last year when I really have the motivation to continue studying for master's program. And then at that time, what I do to myself is rather a self-control, which in that period, I restrict myself from doing things that are not supporting my goals. For example, I didn't hang out a lot. And then I also try to focus on preparing for the essays, the interviews, and also any other things only related to the goal that I wanted to pursue. And by that, not only that I could achieve my goal, but in the meantime, it is also helping myself to grow. It shaped me to be a better person because every exercise that I do, whether it is to write an essay or public speaking, it turns me into a better person. So I believe that by doing a self-control will help me to improve my personal growth. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmasters. TTM, Toastmaster Garda.
Wonderful. Let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Nabila, and thank you for such sharing such a beautiful quotes that I do believe and I agree with you that your self-control brings you to be the person you are today. And congratulations for mastering all of your fears and also taking a higher step into the Nabila that we are seeing now. And that is exactly what we want to acquire with our self-control to elevate ourselves and to gain that personal growth. Thank you, Toastmaster Nabila. So that, my friend, is how you answer the table topics. You are given the opportunity to address the question or the topic within 1 to 2 minutes. And that our dearest friend, the timer Toastmaster Cicilia, you may notice that she's raising her hands there so that you will be noticed of how the time limits, how much time is left for you to answer the question. And thank you to Toastmaster Nabila. And moving on, I will not use my dearest friend of Wheel of Names, but those of you who have the birth month in March, raise your hands. If you're having your birthday falling in this month, raise your hands. Okay, we have Toastmaster OG and Toastmaster Ellen. Okay, so only 2 of you. Okay, since we already have a lady, now I will give the turn to Toastmaster OG then.
Okay,
Hello, Toastmaster OG, how are you?
let's give it a go. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you for asking. So, your question is, okay. Self-control is a new beginning. Self-control is a new beginning. Once you're ready, Toastmaster OG, the screen is yours within 1 to 2 minutes.
May I ask you a very relatable question? Have you ever feel desperate after losing a competition that you have prepared really well? So raise your hand if you ever feel desperate. Everyone. There's Mr. Sonny, there's Mr. Allen, Leony. Yes, I was in that specific area too. And what is your go-to emotion to that desperation? Do you blame yourself of you're not good enough? You think you should have go more and you should go extra miles with what you've done? Or do you feel it's okay, it's only competition? In the competition it's always be a winner and a loser, and this time it's just the other person chances to be a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to feel that way, but just remind yourself that the tomorrow will always be brighter, and after rain there will be rainbow. So just don't be desperate and continue what you've started and start over. Yeah, I agree with self-control is the new beginning. Thank you.
Wonderful. Let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster OG. And I truly love how you quoted that there's always a rainbow after the rain. That's exactly what we want to have in life, because no matter how devastated we are in, struggling with our suffering, there's always a rainbow and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And that is something that you want to head to throughout your life. Thank you, Toastmaster OG. And now, I have the control to give this opportunity to our dear guest, Rahmat. Hi, Rahmat. Can you unmute yourself? Right.
Yes, hi. Hello, everyone.
Hi, how are you, Rahmat?
I'm good. Thank you.
Is this your first time joining Toastmasters meeting?
Yes.
Oh, welcome to SCBD, and we are honored to have you on board. And perhaps you have observed how our previous two speakers addressed their table topics, and I hope you are ready to answer this question. Are you ready, Rahmat?
I'll try my best.
Awesome. That's the spirit. Okay, so your question would be, distraction is the best thing to alleviate self-control. Distraction is the best thing to alleviate self-control. You have a few seconds to think about this, Rahmat, and once you're ready, 1 to 2 minutes, the screen is yours.
Okay, can I start?
Please.
So yeah, we already heard the two answers before about how important the self-control is, and I want to explain that even though the self-control is important, it also requires a great effort on us to implement and practice it, because we need to be self-conscious and understand ourselves and be focused during the moment that require the self-control. So this effort or this ability to have a self-control will be very difficult if we are distracted on any other things besides what happened in front of us. So distraction is really are the best way to lose our self-control, because the previous speech also said that distraction gives us a good dopamine, and that will be our how do you say it? Our to a kind of addiction, enjoyable things in our mental inner emotion. So we are forgetting our main focus to have a self-control, and we go to this distraction things. So yes, that's the best I can give. Thank you.
Wonderful. Let's give a round of applause to Rahmat and soon to be Toastmaster Rahmat. Yes, I agree with you with that distraction. Sometimes it hinders us to reach our goals, but no matter what happened throughout the journey, that when we are aware of that kind of distraction, that will also gain us a new insight on how to master ourselves and also to help enhance that kind of self-control. Thank you, Rahmat. I hope you're joining Toastmasters soon. And for the next speaker, I will give the control over to my dearest friend, Wheel of Names. So who will be the next and the fourth speaker? Hello, our GE Toastmaster Suryani.
Yes. All right. Hello.
I saw that you were looking at the screen. I was, oh wow, what's that
I'm
mean?
like, yeah, kind of.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Suryani. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's give it a go. Hold on a second. Your question is, to procrastinate is to control. To procrastinate is to control. Once you're ready, Toastmaster Suryani, 1 to 2 minutes, the screen is yours.
To procrastinate is to control. Well, ladies and gentlemen, usually every morning, the thing that I do, always 4:30, I would just wake up. And the first thing that I do is that I'm not going to jump out of my bed and directly just go to the kitchen and cook for my food the whole day. But let's just get. I am just procrastinating for a couple of minutes, take a whole deep breath, and then think, what am I going to do for the whole day? Then those 15 minutes, I just do self-reflection first of all. And then I think, what am I going to cook? And the lastly is that, how am I going to face the very hectic day? Just right then, after I'm ready, I just continue cook and continue the entire of my activity for the very day. The only thing that I learn from this will be to restrain myself from being very rushed in every condition that I'm going to face on the very day. Remembering that I'm going to have a lot of activities at schools, working along with kids, managing schools will be so difficult. But the very moment I take myself out of all of the crowd and just rethink, take the calm, just the very moment I understand that, that will be one of the beautiful moments. To be alive is to manage and also to indulge one of the crowd and just bring it to your life. You control it and then just bring the very best version of yourself. So it's okay to take some time to procrastinate and take yourself to control from all of this, all noise outside there. Back to you, G. Toast myself. Oh, you see, I'm so nervous right now. Back to you, Toastmaster Garda. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, Toastmaster Suryani. Let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Suryani. And I truly love that her speech and her table topic speech was all about mastering yourself and also how to be mindful and to be aware of every little thing that is going to happen and or that is happening surround yourself, because at the end of the day, it is okay that you feel that you want to procrastinate a little bit, but no matter what happened, at the end of the day, you will have to be aware of it and take control of it and also master and pre-plan what are you going to do next. Thank you, Toastmaster Suryani, for such a remarkable reminder to all of us. And I hope that would be all. Well, not hope, but because we have the time constraint and also we have the next agendas coming up, I think that my table topics will only sufficient to accommodate those splendid four speakers. Sorry, come again? I heard someone speaking. No. Okay. Well, I hope that everyone will be enlightened to join our next session to practice and enhance your skills in terms of the critical thinking and also impromptu speaking skills, so that you will be having more control in how to organize the topics and also organize the answers to any kind of topic that is given or thrown at you. And that is all. I hope that you have the new enlightenment. Also, you have the new power to control yourself in mastering and also addressing any kind of struggles that you are injured in your life. Thank you. That will be all from me. Back to you, Toastmasters meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Garda, for leading the table topic sessions. And we already have Toastmaster Cicilia report. All the four speakers, Toastmaster Nabila, Toastmaster OG, Quest Rahmat, and Toastmaster Suryani are qualified to be voted, are eligible to be voted. And now it's time to voting. We can wait for the link, Toastmaster Mella. All right, the link is already in the chat box. Now everyone, please vote your favorite table topic speaker. Don't forget to vote, don't be golput. Okay, while waiting for everyone to vote, now we finally in the last session, which is evaluation session. And now I will hand the control to the general evaluator for the evaluation sessions. Now to Toastmaster Suryani, time is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dinda. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to continue to the third session, which is the evaluation session. This is the heart of Toastmasters, which all of the prepared speaker, they are going to be evaluated by the other of our fellow Toastmasters member as well. So we have 4 speakers today. That was pretty cool because this considered as having the marathon speech, I guess. So well, I'm going to start with the very first speaker, Toastmaster Christian. He will be evaluated by the first of evaluator, Toastmaster Beatrix. So ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming our first evaluator, Toastmaster Beatrix.
Okay, thank you, GE. Big dream start with small steps, and the word doesn't wait for anyone. Anyone else support what Toastmaster Christian said before? So do I. And congratulations, Toastmaster Christian, for delivering your icebreaker speech. At the same time, you have taken your small step, become the next CEO of spaceship company. Let's give him a round of applause. Yay!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
To support your journey, I want to share my experience about your speech. I could sense your strong self-awareness. You share your big dream openly and acknowledge what holding you back from your dream. You know, like it takes courage to be so transparent, and it allowed us to connect on a deeper level with you. As a first-timer, I feel your speech was structured and focused on one thing that you want to highlight, which is you have dream. On the other side, you also have some things that holding you back, like procrastination and lazy. However, you focus on the solution and keep taking the small step. For your next speech, I'd suggest rehearsing a bit more to deliver with greater firmness, with greater and firmness speech. Also confident, and try to maintain eye contact with the audience, with the camera, so we can connect with you. In summary, I enjoy your story. It was simple, clear, and structured, making it easy for us to get to know you. With a bit more practice, I believe that how you deliver it will as strong as your story as well. So thank you, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much to Toastmaster Beatrix. Well, that was so beautiful as Toastmaster Beatrix has given her very beautiful evaluation to Toastmaster Christian. Well, before we continue to our second evaluator, we would love to have a photo session. May I have each one of us to turn on the video? Yeah. All right, so I think Toastmaster Leony, are you okay to help me to capture this moment?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Okay, so everyone, let me just wait. All right, so everyone in 3, 2, 1. Let's all have a pose. Okay, one more. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Leony. Okay, now let's continue to the second of our evaluation session. So I think we have our second speaker, Toastmaster OG. He will be evaluated by our Toastmaster Andhyka. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcoming our second evaluator, Toastmaster Andhyka.
Did you remember what Toastmaster OG served to us at the beginning? Drama. Drama is a good way to catch our attention. It doesn't matter whether it is good or bad, but drama always catches our attention. And that is what Toastmaster Ah-WoD did. At first, to be honest, I was wondering whether that is true or that is a drama. But finally, I understood the relationship between the first scene and his whole speech. And I give you a good point for that, Toastmaster Ah-WoD. And ladies and gentlemen, for people who dislike or do not have a good interest in biology, I believe that Toastmaster Ah-WoD has mentioned about dopamine very thoroughly, and he described it well. He started with the definition. He also mentioned about the benefits and also tips around that. And that is the second thing that I like from Toastmaster Ah-WoD's speech. What about the gesture? I think it is really correlated. When he say 3, he doesn't do this. When he say 4, he did this. So it is very important so that the audience can catch his point very well. On top of that, Toastmaster Ah-WoD also mentioned about insightful quotes. For example, smart people utilize smartphone. You are the content. And the other one is restrain your naughty, naughty hands. I really like that because we can get the benefit from your speech, Toastmaster Ah-WoD. One thing that can be improved from your speech is that you mentioned about remember social dilemma in Netflix. That could be multi-interpreted. Why? Not all audience actually had access to Netflix. Not every audience actually watch the social dilemma. So for those audience, it might be difficult for them to relate to your point. So that is something that you might want to work on to be inclusive on the speech. Now, my challenge to you, Toastmaster Ah-WoD, when you give us tips, make it 3. Why? Because 3 is easy to remember. Because you serve a lot of tips and those are useful. But if you can choose 3, that would be great. Okay, thank you so much. That is from me. Peace out.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andhyka. So now let's continue to our third evaluator, Toastmaster Mazin, to evaluate Toastmaster Ellen. Toastmaster Mazin, the screen is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator and Toastmaster Ellen. Listening to your speech, I was reminded that emotions are powerful, but if we fail to pause, they can control us and maybe even destroy the relationships that we love. And as you shared this message with us, Ellen, there was quite a few things I think all of us here today can learn from you on sharing such a powerful message. Starting off, the first thing I loved in your speech was your clear structure, where you started off with a clear premise. This is how pauses help improve relationships with my dad. And then you had a single story with clear transitions, which showed us and reminded us how a structure is important to help our audiences absorb and understand what we are trying to say. And from here, the second thing I appreciated with that journey was the ending, because you showed us how those pauses transformed your relationship with your dad, but also helped us apply that message with 3 simple, powerful questions at the end, which is a gift for all of us to take back and apply in our lives. And finally, dialogues. This was the thing that I loved in your speech because I felt all of us can copy this. Because dialogues is how we transform a set of words into an experience, a story that all of us can live through. So this, Ellen, is what makes you a great speaker today. And I want you to remember this and keep doing more of this, because growth comes from doing more of what we are great at and building upon it. Because if I give you an example, if you could add more dialogues, I think you can develop your skills as a storyteller, such as, for example, the opportunity when You started to listen to your dad, create a balance. How did that conversation play out? I would have loved to know what you and your dad spoke about. But also, I think this opens up you an opportunity for you to develop another skill, vocal variety, by simply showing your emotions. So just for example, remember the point where you said where you were frustrated with your dad? What if you could show it maybe? Papa, why are you eating that? Ellen, how long do I have to keep this diet? And just like that, you're transforming the experience, making it more vivid for every listener out there. So that's just an example of how you can do more of what you're doing now to be even greater. And if you want to push yourself even further, here's one extra idea I want you to consider. Now, you had a great start, which was entertaining, but was it in service to your message fully? I have questions about that because I feel you could maximize it further with the red light, green light metaphor, such as, for example, when my mom was showing her frustration, I saw the red light of my impulsiveness. And then maybe at the ending, remind us, when you see the red light of impulsiveness, take a pause. When you see the overwhelming red light, take a pause. When you see the red light of tough situations, take a pause. And that way, you're taking that entertaining ending, making it a metaphor, connecting it throughout your speech. More service to your message. But please remember, Ellen, today you're a great speaker because you have the skills of a great structure, great ending, and dialogues. Build on this to develop your storytelling skills, vocal variety, and a stronger start. And the next time, you'll inspire many more of us to pause and build our relationships. And I look forward to that. Back to
Thank
you,
you
Madam
very
GE.
much, Toastmaster Mazin. That was a complete evaluation to Toastmaster Alan. So let's continue to our fourth evaluator, Toastmaster Leony. She is going to evaluate Toastmaster Sonny. Leony, the screen is yours.
Before that, let us all unmute ourselves and say congratulations, Toastmaster Sonny.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, Sonny.
Yes, congratulations, Toastmaster Sonny, because he definitely has taken us into his powerful emotional journey. And he did that by telling us about his profound personal story. So he didn't restrain himself to tell us about the struggle of how he struggled with jealousy, which is something that we could all learn because the thing that he did is authentic, and authenticity brings connection to the audience. Another highlight from Toastmaster Sonny's speech was that he actually created a meaningful insight out of his experience. And it's not easy to translate our experience into something that we could all contemplate with. But he managed to do that. He managed to tell us about how environment actually impact really heavily with our ability to process negative emotions. So that is something that we could also learn from Toastmaster Sonny's speech. The ability to translate experience into an insight that we could all learn together. Now, the thing that we could all learn and build upon from those things that Toastmaster Sonny has taught us, I do notice one thing about Toastmaster Sonny's speech. When he did the gestures, the general or the default hand gestures would be to clasp his hand. So this could translate into a gestures that close to the audience. So it would also bring a little bit of breaking into the connection for the audience. Another thing that Toastmaster Sonny could improve is that strategically placing pauses. Because I do notice that there are moments when he said about a beautiful insight on his speech, but he didn't put pauses on it so that the audience could relate and could consume a little bit about the insight itself. And so those are the things that we could all learn and we could all improve together. Toastmaster Sonny helped us with his authentic personal story, translating experience into a shared meaningful insight, and with this awareness of default hand gestures and pausing strategically, I believe Toastmaster Sonny's speech will be more impactful in the future. Back to you, GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Leony. That was such amazing evaluation you gave to Toastmaster Sonny. Well, now we are going to get a time report, please. Toastmaster Cecilia.
Okay, let me report for our evaluator. Toastmaster Beatrix 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Toastmaster Andhyka 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Toastmaster Mazin 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And Toastmaster Leony 3 minutes and 28 seconds. So all the evaluators are eligible to be voted. Over to you, our GE.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Cecilia. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us now to cast our ballot for our favorite evaluator. So, Toastmaster Mella? Yeah, I think you're still muted. Okay. Toastmaster Mella has posted the link. So we may cast our ballot right now, everyone. All right, while we're waiting for all of the friends to cast their ballot, it is okay. I think that I just continue the evaluation session. We would love to have the evaluation session start from our counter as well as our word of the day counter. Report from Toastmaster Adibah. Toastmaster Adibah, the screen is yours.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Madam GE. So here so every speaker is deliver well in the general, and I will share the report. Okay, so this is the summary for Ah-WoD for today. So the most filler word is we see many people say and then say so, and also there are and. Okay, so tips for overcome this filler is to slow down your speech, practice more, stick to short sentence, and because many people say I think you just try to strike to the sentence what you want to say rather than say and. So just try to the sentence. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Adibah. Now let's continue to our grammarian report. Please help me in welcoming our grammarian, Toastmasters Hans.
Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, so of all of the speeches that have been done, it is a really good speech, but there are some good suggestions to improve more of the grammatical sides. For the first one, there is some improper use, such as, but despite that, I had big dreams. This sentence, the previous sentence is used with the present tense, so it should be, but despite that, I have big dreams. And the second one is about pronunciation. So this word should be pronounced as success. And the third one is it can be trap should be done by it can be a trap because trap is a noun. And the last is this word should be pronounced as waiters. And sorry. And I also found out some of beautiful quotes during the speech. The first one is to care, it's not about forcing someone to change, it's about understanding others. The second one is there are a lot of reasons to be jealous, but there are more reasons to be grateful. And the last is dreaming starts with a small step. So that's all about my grammarian report. Back at UGE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hans, for the report. I think it's time for me now to give my report as the general evaluator. So, thank you very much. First of all, thank you to Toastmaster Leony for inviting me to be one of the role players for today's meeting. I do appreciate her effort for keep on reaching out to me. So, the thing that I really like from SCBD Toastmaster Club is that you started your meeting on time today, as well as you greet all of the members who come along during the before we started the meeting, as well as for all of the role takers. I really like the way that you guys brought up the vibes. It was so beautiful as well as very positive as well. And the thing that I really like, the other one is that all of the speakers really put their effort to give the very best, as well as the evaluators as well. Especially for all of the evaluators, you have given such a very beautiful and vivid, you explain vividly and thorough about your evaluation to all of the speakers. I think it will be always become the very best part of the evaluation session, as all of the members who learn, who deliver the speech, they are going to learn more through your evaluation as well. And also, I would love to thank to our table topic master, Toastmaster Garda. He has such a very unique way in bringing up the condition and the vibe as well through the table topic session. I believe that his skill to elaborate more with the name just now, the will name as well, and then asking for the birth month from the audiences here. It was pretty smart that indulging all of the people here, as well as the one of the way to call out the participant to be one of the speakers during his session. And the question as well, it was pretty cool. And I think that he explained thorough about what the table topic session is, so that for the very first timer, I think it will be so helpful during his session. Overall, I think that I really love this club meeting, and thank you very much again. I do appreciate all of the good words, as well as the very good vibe just now given by all of the people here. So I think that's it. Thank you very much to SCBD Toastmaster Club. Well done, everyone. Congratulations again. Well, with this, we would love to have Hall of Fame, I guess. We are going to call out our ballot counter, Toastmaster Mella, to announce the favorite speakers along the meeting. Toastmaster Mella, please.
Thank you, Suryani. And now the moment we have been waiting for our Hall of Fame. Drum roll, please. Our best prepared speaker is ta-da, Ellen. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Puasa ya. Okay, for the next, our best favorite topic speaker is.
Can we take a picture first?
Oh,
Maybe the Sonny can help because I'm presenting.
Yes, I can help taking picture in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Toastmaster Alan, are you ready?
Ready, Toastmaster Sonny.
Let me take a picture in 3, 2, 1. Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
And next, our best table topic speaker is TM Suryani.
Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, and let me take a picture in 3, 2, 1. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our best evaluator is Jan. Mazin.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Congratulations. Let me take your picture in 3, 2, 1. Cheers.
Congratulations all of our winners and to everyone who participated today. Back to you, Toastmaster. And if you want to know about our Toastmaster, you can contact Dede.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Mella, and congratulations to all the winners. And now it's time to close this beautiful meeting in this morning. I am really happy to be Toastmaster of the meeting for today. Thank you so much for attending today's meeting, and let me sum up all the good things from the speaker before. I really love about the sentence start with small change, and then we have to use our smartphone smartly, and don't forget to pause a moment in our important life and being grateful instead of being jealous. And thank you so much for the table topic speaker sessions. It's already awesome. And then once again, congratulations to all the winners. And then thank you for the evaluation sessions. I know that it's really hard to wake up in the Saturday morning, but thank you for spending your beautiful time with us in SCBD Toastmasters. Now, back to our acting president of SCBD Toastmaster Nabila.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinda. Well, congratulations, everyone, for all the winners, and also for all of us who have stayed with Toastmasters, SCBD Toastmasters meeting today for 2 hours. We've been here in this in this day. So for the closing, I would like to inform you a few announcements that we have. First of all, I would like to call and congratulate our members who have passed the new level. This is the educational awards, and we have 4 members who has passed their levels in the pathway. The first one is Toastmaster Bebe. Congratulations for achieving the level 1 in presentation mastery. And then congratulations also for Toastmaster Flo, who has reached level 3 in persuasive influence. And then we also have Toastmaster Olivia, who reached level 4 in strategic relationship pathway. And the other one is also Toastmaster Garda, who has reached level 4 in strategic relationship. For Toastmaster Bebe, do we have Toastmaster Flo? I think we only have Toastmaster Bebe and Toastmaster Garda here. Can we have the picture, please? Toastmaster Baby. And we still have Toastmaster Garda. Okay, let's take a picture with Toastmaster Baby first. In 3, 2, 1. All right, can everybody say congratulations to Toastmaster Baby, please?
Congratulations, Toastmaster Baby. Happy birthday.
Congratulations.
Oh yes, and also happy birthday, Toastmaster Baby.
Happy birthday, Toastmaster Baby.
Happy birthday. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Hey, can we take a picture first? Because Toastmaster Sonny is actually. Okay, just 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Can we have Toastmaster Garda? Maybe he's not available. Then we can continue to our next announcement. Now we have our first time role takers. The first one is Toastmaster Hans. That today is acting doing the role as Grammarian. And then we also have Toastmaster Mella doing the role as a ballot counter, Toastmaster Adibah as Ah-WoD counter, and also Toastmaster Christian as the first speaker. Oh, all right. Do we have all of our first-time role takers here? Toastmaster Mella, Toastmaster Hans. Can I have 1 or 2 words from Toastmaster Mella? How do you feel of being a ballot counter?
My feeling is first time I thought it's very difficult, but when Leony teach me how to operate it, the polling, it's
Yes.
easy. And then my sometimes we have to really focus because before my neighbor come and then I feel, oh my God, I have to focus, no district quiz. So when you join this meeting, you have to close your door. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Mella. I hope you're enjoying the role as a ballot counter. And then I would like to hear also from our Toastmaster Adibah. What do you feel? How do you feel about being an Ah-WoD counter?
I'm become very focused to listen every speakers and every role to the speaking, and I try by one search their mistake. Yeah, I think I feel those are where they say and then I just write. And yeah, it's fun, I think. And yeah, I also be a little bit nervous because is it too much or is it I'm correct like that? And yeah, but it's the first time. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Adibah. Yes, indeed, it is a very tough job to be Ah-WoD counter because we have to make sure to count the words and check the errors from the speakers. All right, and how about our grammarian, Toastmaster Hans? How do you feel?
Okay, so it's a really fun role. I have tried and I have to be focused throughout all of the speakers to find out the grammatical errors or the beautiful quotes. So it's challenging, but it's fun.
I see. It seems that you enjoy it.
Yes.
All right, and how about our icebreaker speakers, Toastmaster Christian? Is he still here? Let me see.
He's not here.
Okay. All right, then. I hope he doesn't get not really, yeah. comfortable with the experience and welcoming letter. So, do you still have other announcement, Mr. SAA?
Are we going to take the picture of the first timers?
All right. Thank
I
you
already
for.
take it. I already take it. I already take the picture.
Oh, okay. Then I'll continue.
Thank you, Ms. PPE. Right. The next one is, don't forget that in Ramadan month, we will have only online meeting, so there will be no hybrid meeting. And our schedule is moved from Friday night into every Saturday morning from 9 to 11 a.m. And we'll have a 2-week break on March 28th and also April 4th for Lebaran holiday. Then the other thing is about our next meeting that will have the theme here, Embracing Simplicity, scheduled for next Saturday. Okay. Last but not least, I would like to remind you all about for those of you who is still curious about our club or even about Toastmasters, please feel free to contact our Vice President of Membership, which is Toastmaster Dede, that she can help you to answer your questions about Toastmasters. Okay, I think that will be the end of this meeting. With the power vested in me, I would like to close this meeting. Thank you and have a good day, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Happy morning.
Morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.